really
It's good
is.
to
He
be
first
back.
shot to fame in the late 1990s as 1/5 of the Irish boy band Westlife. He quit the group in 2004, notched up a string of solo hits before finding fame again down under as a judge on Australia's Got Talent, and now you're back here with a new album that actually goes right back to your roots.
Well, it's actually a covers album, so yeah, it is back to my roots. It's
Your Irish roots.
yeah, there we go. It's me doing a collection of my favourite Irish songs that I kind of, listened to growing up, and that kind of paved my life. So it was just
Good show.
it is a good shot. It looks like I got fleas though. I'm kind of. Or the photographer said, "Do a pose," and I was just like,
Irish connections.
Some artists like Christy Moore and Mary Black, some of those kind of real traditional, kind of folky Irish artists. But then there's people like Snow Patrol, U2. So it's all the kind of Irish genres together, So there's Sinead O'Connor.
That influenced you?
Like people I listened to growing up as a kid and then as a teenager and right up to now. So it's kind of all the Irish artists that influenced me growing up.
And a couple of, three really stonking duets as well. Isn't there?
Yeah, I got a duet with Sinead O'Connor, which was amazing to do. She's an incredible person.
There's no one quite like Sinead O'Connor.
There's not. She's an amazing woman, and I think a lot of people always think that she's a bit bonkers, but she's actually not. I think people just kind of get these snapshots of Sinead's life and think, you hear 4 things about her in 25 years, and you think, oh, she's obviously a loon, but she's a really amazing woman. Really intelligent, and one of the best people to ever have in the studio. Like, we just sat there all day listening to her stories. She's, amazing conversation, and what a singer. And she's one of the only people I've worked with over the last 10 years that I was still learning. Every time I work with Sinead, she still teaches me new things about singing and about being an artist. She's incredible.
Who else you duetted with?
Ronan Keaton.
Okay.
Who's like the skinny, better looking version of me.
Oh, you're good.
So I got him and Christy. Christy's from Aslan. Christy Diglin's the lead singer of Aslan. It's like a big Irish rock band. They're kind of like another version of U2. In Ireland, they're as big as U2,
Well, talking of U2, one of the songs on the album features Brian's take on U2's 1988 hit, All I Want Is You. Have a look at this. Songs I can enjoy in my middle age.
It's supposed to be a duet with Ronan Keaton, and it's brilliant because we shot the video and I was just doing it by myself. We were on tour together, and Ronan wasn't around to shoot the video, so it's this weird duet where I'm just singing the whole time, and when Ronan sings, I'm just kind of standing in front of the curtain. He's disappeared. But I did ask Ronan, I was like, what's the story about him not turning up for the video? And he was kind of worried that we kind of looked like a fat older Jedward if we did it together. So he was like, maybe I'll just stay behind the curtain for this.
You're taking the Irish connection on the road yourself, aren't you? There's going to be a tour.
Yeah, I'm touring for May, doing all the O2 Academies.
Okay.
Starting on the 19th of May, somewhere.
Glasgow,
thank you.
Screechy's good.
Because you're going, obviously, you got your tickets
already.
Yeah.
And you just said you've just been on tour with Ronan. What was that like?
It was good. It wasn't like the old days, because I think we've got a little bit older now, and the old days of kind of, getting on the tear and stuff and partying was gone. And it was, I always talk about this because it was one of the rare moments, and I was sitting in Ronan's dressing room.
He used to manage Westlife, didn't he?
He did, yeah.
Sort of put it together.
But when we were younger, when we toured, like, we would all go out, it was partying, and it was a bit wild, and I actually thought, going on the road with Ronan for whatever it was, a month or 2 months, like, this is going to be a lot of fun. There'll be a lot of drinking sessions. And I remember walking into Ronan's room, his dressing room in one of the arenas, and I was like, it's been pretty quiet so far, and we sat there, and he goes, come here, and he has, he talks like Elvis, I don't know why. He goes, come here, have a look at this, and he brings me over, and he's got these 16 different teas. He goes, now have a look at this one. He goes, that one's for when the voice is all dry, yeah? That's when, you wake up in the morning, you get a little pick me up. He goes, that's for that. And I was going, oh my God, how rock and roll is this? We're sitting going through his tea collection. I felt like Daniel O'Donnell. I was like,
it's not going that bad.
It's not far off it.
What about you guys? Amanda, something from you?
Age is a cruel mistress, isn't it? I can remember when I was younger, the thought of staying in on a Friday night was just the most horrific experience. And now it's like, oh, gardener's welcome. Lovely. Any chance of a Westlife reunion?
They only broke up last week. It's a killer chance.
ITV's big reunion. It's been a huge success. You could be in the next series.
Whose phone's ringing?
Busted!
You know what? I have to say, I wasn't
worried
worrying.
Sunburn.
I was admiring that
About the
tan.
sunburn. They're worried about you. We've seen you on the telly. You look a bit burned.
Don't you love that tan though? I love people who have a tan like that where it looks like they're holding their breath. I love it. I love it. I have it as well. I have it as well.
Would you ever go back? Would you ever do it?
Would I go back? I reckon the next reunion, probably at the Dole Queue, when everybody loses all their money, we'll obviously get back together. But right now, the boys are doing very well. They got a lot of money, so when that money runs out, we'll have a chat.
Did you mean in Oz? Like, was that Australia's Got Talent? Did you find any? Any talent in Oz?
Yeah, there is a lot of talent in Australia.
Did you hook up with? Did you really hook up with a Sheila called Vogue?
Yes, well, she's from
It's his
Ireland though.
wife.
Oh, she.
But you met her in Australia, didn't you?
No, met her in Dublin.
You met her
Oh, you met her in Dublin.
You didn't highlight your research for you, but
Bad. I just scratched that out.
Because
No, she's from Dublin. Me and Vogue, we actually, ironically, after we never met, we actually grew up 10 minutes from each other and born in the same hospital, and we never met until we met.
See, that's fake.
And
that's
because it sounded like, and you're reading in the papers, but it sounded like Australia was really, really good for you. You're having a fantastic time.
It was good.
And is it Vogue that sort of brought you back, or
No, it was just one of those things. I've been away for a long time, and you know, I had to go to when I was in Australia. That's where I was getting my work, you know, and you gotta eat. So that's where all my business and all my work was. And I was there for 7 years, and you know, it's obviously with having my kids here, my family and friends, everything. It's, you know, it's a long way away, Australia, and it just, you know, with the Ronin tour and everything happening, it just became time that I could come back to start working here again.
So you're here for good?
Hopefully, yeah.
Good.
Hopefully here for good.
I tell you, it really is good
Then
to
again,
see
you know, if I get a Bollywood movie, you might see me in India next year. You just never know.
And I'm going to do one last quick one, because you've got tattoos, and you've also got a couple of lovely girls, and there's a story in the papers today. Barack Obama has warned his girls that if they get tattoos, he and Michelle will also get tattooed, and they'll do the whole family standing together on YouTube to shame them.
Wow.
So I'm wondering, would you have a problem if your girls followed you?
Oh, well, first of all, I don't like tattoos on women in the first place. And men, when we get tattoos, you know, we always regret it. But that one actually is a song I wrote about my
Sometimes
two.
life breaks in
Yeah,
mysterious
it's
ways.
actually a lyric from a song that I wrote about my two girls, so I don't mind that one as much. But I do have ones on my back that I hate, and if I could do anything, I'd take a layer of skin off and get rid of them. But you know, tattoos are one of those things. You always get them when you're young. You never see a 60-year-old man going, I think I'll get a tattoo. It's always 60-year-old men going and getting laser treatment, trying to get that eagle with boobs. Get that. Try to get it
I
right.
met a model once. She
Listen,
was 16 and she had to take that thing that big on her right buttock.
You know what?
She's going to regret that one.
Do you know when I left West Side, a woman tried to sue me because she had our 5 faces from
Oh,
West
and then
Side
you left!
tattooed. And she's in the papers and she's trying to sue me.
Because
And
she
she's like,
left.
that bastard left the band
Oh,
just
we
after
can't
me
say that
getting
this morning.
tattooed.
Oh, we can't say that this morning. No, that's a banned word. But
Why? That's in the dictionary.
I know, but you know, it's Ofcom.
We're not in Ireland now, so.
We're never going to get through to her.
Apologies for that. But it's a joy to have you with us this
It
morning.
was a joy,
Such
yeah.
great energy. Swing your hook. Right, here's what you can expect from us this morning. First up for discussion: no jabs, no school.